And that's what we were hoping for, folks. Driver's out of the car. He's been checked out and released. We're glad to hear that. So, some top-end cleanup, some prayers answered. Stand by. We'll be right back to business here as soon as possible. That's easier. So don't hesitate to come and join us. I understand in my absentia, William Brown added his name to the Sandy Wilkins Wheels and Wrenches Trip Zip Challenge. So far, I have Jeff Geiger, Tom Ratliff, Robbie Welch, Casey Sims, Brian Funderburk, Alan Kremkow, David Nicole, Sherman Adcock, Michael Ruff, and Michael Brown have gone Trip Zip today. If I didn't call your name, it's because I just didn't see it. I promise you. Just bring me your time slip, and I'll make sure that we get you in that drawing as well. Because before first round of eliminations, we're going to draw a name out of that hat. That's how you get your name in the hat, is to go Trip Zip anytime during time trials and qualifying. And if we do call your name and you're running Wilkins Wheels and Wrenches and have their stickers on your car, Sandy Wilkins himself is going to hand you two $100 bills. That's how it works. Sandy stepping up, putting his money where his mouth is. Got to go down and see him next time Top Dragster runs. I got to stay up here until then, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people added their names today with Trip Zips. 3 of them went back to back, and then we had 2 more go back to back. I got a chance to walk by the Miller pit area, Ray Miller the second and Ray Miller the third, and they were not scrapping underneath the awning like I anticipated they were going to be. They've been neck and neck. I don't know if you caught the story on that or not, but Junior would have put the old man on the trailer in the first time trial run, so they came up separate the next time. And Ray Miller the second goes down there, runs 013 on the tree, 891 of the 2. Ray Miller the second goes down there, 013 on the tree, 891 of the 2. So absolutely identical passes. And so if you're looking at Miller race cars for consistency, you're probably looking at the right car. So yes, happy to report everything at the top end is calming down now. The driver is out of the car and has already been released. And our response team is backing into place. The women rock car is in line. I see it. There it is. Where are you? Give me a wave. I see you. Women rock right there. You betcha. Don't forget, guys, Trackside Grill's open for business down here at the bottom of the tower. Hamburgers, hot dogs, nachos, and fries. You can get all of the above with chili and or cheese if you like. Chicken tenders, chicken tender sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, Italian sausage, corn dog. I had the corn dogs are great. I think seeing all the Stevenson family cars made me hungry for a corn dog. I don't know. Anyway, chips, donuts, candy, Cokes, Diet Cokes, Mellow Yellow, Mr. Pibb, Orange, Fanta, soda. Believe it or not. Powerade, red, yellow, blue, or purple, doesn't matter. Coffee, hot chocolate, water. And when you're done, you want dessert, come on up to my booth. I got a piece of butterscotch here for you. Compliments of Wendell House. So, hot tip from your Uncle Homer, I suggest you be near your cars here. Because I got an idea they're going to get suited up here pretty shortly. There's the whistle. Suit them up. Is that Madison Ellison there in the girls' woman rock car? Yeah, baby. Top dragster continues. And competition eliminator I know has been called. So that means the Stotts Ford Top Sportsman guys are on deck. Call Mom Stillwell. Just a reminder for everybody, Monday morning, bright and early, Gainesville's going to open up if you want to go down there and drop your equipment off. You can't stay, but you can drop it off. And then the following Monday, if you want to go down there, you can get in the stacking lanes as early as Monday. They're going to open up Tuesday at noon. But you can get in the stacking lanes as early as Monday. And ready for the 50th annual. Boy, that's going to be a heck of an event. Jeff Atkins is going to be hosting a pulled pork barbecue tonight. They said 6:30, but I don't know if that's what I'm staying with, unless I'm told otherwise. It's going to be at his pit area. I know we've had some delays since then. Hopefully they'll stay the course and everybody be able to join us over there. Family reunion, Lucas Oil style here at South Georgia Motorsports Park.
Hey, Homer, sounds like cars coming to life. How about this? Jeremy Hancock over there left side. He'll pair up alongside Larry Strickland. Hancock relying on good old-fashioned GM horsepower behind the driver. He's out of Commerce, Georgia for Junior Pippin Trucking. He is a firefighter. He'll line up left side. Larry Strickland over here in the right lane. The ProCharger mounted machine for Elite Chassis Fabrication from Oxford, Florida. As we resume qualifying session number 1 for the Hickory Enclosed Trailer Top Dragster category. Back to action. Good looking pass over here on the right side. How about a 640 with an O? 6400210 for Larry Strickland. Jeremy Hancock 752 at 175. All motor right there. Strickland, number 6 on the qualifying sheet right now with that 640. Hancock moves into the number 20 slot. 2 more backing up from their burnouts right now. Here's Maverick Palmatier from DeLand, Florida, and Denver Maltba, Newland, North Carolina. How about that good looking paint job over there left side? Yellow and black, silver trim. Good looking machine over there. Equally nice car over here on the right. Both of them doing it the old fashioned way. Big block power plants getting the job done. Both of them trying to lay down the number, put it on the sheet. Left side, Maverick with a 703 at 189. Maltba 741 at 180. 006 red there, doesn't matter. Maltba at the bottom of the sheet right now with a number 21 position. Maverick, he sits in the number 17 slot. 2 more backing up, getting set to stage.
Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Starts for top sportsman. Listen up. It's top sportsman's call. Best beyond the ball. This is your call to the lanes. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Just letting you know it's your time to go to them good old staging lanes. Y'all got a lot of nice cars here. Have mercy. Have mercy. Starts for top sportsman. To the lanes, please. Starts for top sportsman. Starts for top sportsman. To the lanes, please. Starts for top sportsman. To the lanes. Starts for top sportsman. To the lanes, please. Starts for top sportsman.
Well, here it's fine if you got the time. And I tend to get yourself in.
All right, coming up next. Number not in the computer, but that is Madison Ellison. Wayne Brooks alongside. Wayne Brooks left side. Casey Spradlin, Madison Ellison. We'll get it right. Just look at the car, announcer man. You'll get it figured out. Casey Spradlin, 639 at 218. Madison Ellison, 755 at 172. She's bringing up the rear of the category right now. Casey Spradlin sitting number 6. So we know Madison's car's got more in it. It's a 640 runner week in and week out. About a second off the pace right now. Not sure if that's by design or just what's going on. This is Wayne Brooks. I knew I was going to get it right one of these days. Keep saying it enough times. Vaughn Cofield, Lake Placid, Florida, alongside. Wayne Brooks got that Pro Charger hanging off the left side of the car. Right side. The bottle baby over here, right side, for Vaughn Caulfield. Again, it's a 32-car qualified field. Then it turns into a high-speed bracket race when we go into round number 1. 610 is as low as you can go in the category. Wayne Brooks, the better of the two, 628 at 222. For Vaughn Caulfield, 679 at 198. Just tickling that 200 mile an hour mark. Caulfield, number 16, he's on the top half of the sheet. Wayne Brooks slides into the number 5 position. Tom Elliott still holds down the pole at 616. Here we go. It is down. Ah, boy, I almost messed that up. Never mind. Dad Barry Brown driving downtown Carson Brown's car over here right side. Left side, Alden Miller out of Chester, Maryland. And we lost a hood scoop there for Barry Brown. It's about the 660. Car makes the rest of the trek, 757 at 174. 692 left side for Alden Miller at 193. So I'm getting schooled in the ways of Division II down here, as that is downtown. Carson Brown backing up out of the water box right now. Homer, I'll let you explain all of that, the whole family tree lineage. But there's a downtown and an uptown and an out of town. We'll get to all that in a little bit.
Yeah, out-of-town Carly Brown still running in the juniors, as is uptown Tucker Brown. Although, if that's Mom going out to say hi to downtown Carson. No, it's not Mom. Okay. Just a fan. Downtown Carson Brown, you got me over there? Tell your old man I got some duct tape if he needs to hold that hood scoop on for me, would you? All right, just saying.
Well, we've run 32 or more of them down the track. That means there's a number on the board. That's the bump spot right now to get into the field. It's pretty soft at 1371. These two certainly going to try to get in there. Carson Brown, downtown Carson Brown, right side out of Blountville, Tennessee, Stanley Albritton. Alongside from Bradenton. Both of them in the 7s, 709 at 184 for Stanley Albritton. Carson Brown, 738, speed of 180. So right now they're in, both of them. Albritton, number 23 in the field. Carson Brown, number 28. And that will move that bump spot number. Stephen Furr makes a single over there. How about a 618 at 227? He'll move up on the sheet. Should be about number 3. Yep, number 3. 618.6 at 227 for Stephen Furr. And that definitely moves the bump spot by 6 seconds. Now it's 7:57 to make the 32-car field. And trying to get the job done, that's Lauren Freer out of Mooresville, North Carolina. We know Lauren is capable of qualifying for this field. Brand new 2019 Miller Race Car Chassis entry. Lauren hustling back from the burnout right now. Comp Eliminator, you should be in the lanes. And Stotts Ford Top Sportsman, you need to be headed that way if you're not there now. So this looks like our final car trying to qualify here in Q1. Purging the nitrous there. Little throttle in a bottle there left side for Lauren Freer. And she'll try to muscle her way into the 32 car field here after Q1. And you see the Millers out behind the car. This one is fresh off the jig. Well, that didn't quite go the way that they planned. So with that, brand new, first time down the track, 1366 at 58 miles an hour. So Lauren will close out qualifier number 1 in the Hickory Enclosed Trailer Top Dragster category. Sitting in the water box right now. It's the first qualifying session for Comp Eliminator. Homer, ready to go?
Indeed. Thank you, Warren. So, yeah, I think you got, I think that was Miller's first 2019 chassis right there. I think that was a test run. Kind of getting the nod from the guys. That appears to be what that was. So, that's good to see them out there doing R&D work right down here at South Georgia Motorsports for burnout time. Excuse me. There we go. What? Guys, we need to get the golf carts out of the short chute here. We got to get golf carts moved, please. Don't leave your golf carts blocking the exit. We need to get them out. Move the golf carts, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Move them, move them. Giddy up. We're at them on out. Auga. Golf carts out of the short chute, please. Yes, you're blocking. You constipate the whole place when you park them there. Park them any place but there. Van Puckett and Richard Mace up now. Nice wheels up lead by Richard Mace. .876. Boy, he knocks that 926 down quite a bit there. Good heavens. Van Puckett 8 flat with a 4. Yes, golf carts out of the short chute, pretty please. Jim Kimbrough and Randy Daniels now. Jim Kimbrough out of Pace, Florida. Randy Daniels out of Grantsboro, North Carolina. Randy Daniels in the Pontiac Sunfire here on the right-hand side. R&D Racing Special. This is Comp Eliminator. And yes, the Freck Racing Iron Duke is coming to the water box on the right-hand side. Jim Kimber on a 792 runs 745. Randy Daniels on a 9 flat runs 850 with a 5. Still leads Van Puckett, top qualifier, More than a half a second under the index. Richard Mace second, Randy Daniels, and Jim Kimgrow. Next up, Jenny Treadwell. Runner-up at Orlando. And John Freck. I want to say the four-cylinder Pontiac Iron Duke. I don't remember that exhaust last time I saw the car. That may be new. Seems I would have remembered it being a top loader like that. He's going to roll right in next to Jenny, waiting patiently there. John Freck, 836 on an 859. Jenny Treadwell, 829 on an 850. That will do it for Comp Eliminator. Move us right into Stotts Ford Top Sportsman. And away we go. Jackie Bennett, left-hand side. Michael Weaver on the right-hand side. Yes, broadcasting live. DragRacer.tv. And you're 2 clicks away from watching everything live, being able to rewind, replay, do all kinds of neat stuff out there. Compliments of Service Department Solutions and the Volkman family. Thank you very much for doing that. Doing the Lucas Oil Series here this year.
Can you hear me? Yes, sir. You need to move away from the wall when the cars are running. Then after the cars run, you can come to the wall.
So Michael Weaver, 714, sits on the pole right now. Jackie Bennett, 1190, in second, only because we've run 2. Mike Thompson and Thomas Cubitt. Coming up next. It would appear we've got John Taylor and the burnout king of the weekend right here, Mr. Robeson. Coming up next, I think that's right. Although we're looking underneath Robeson's car right now, wondering. Mike Thompson, nice job. 725. Goes 007 on the tree. Moves him up into the number 2 spot. Next up, here we are, Jackie Taylor. Uh-oh, Jackie Robeson. He's hanging back here at the start. We're going to move Scotter into the place here, Scott Underwood. Give Jackie a chance to figure out what's going on. So John Taylor in the 99 Dakota. Scott Underwood in the 2002 Camaro. Trying to bump Michael Weaver off the top spot. 7:14 is the time to beat to be on the top spot. John Taylor, Scott Underwood. Uh-oh, Scott rolled through the beams here. Back her up there, Scotter. Come on. There we go. John Taylor down there, 076 on the tree, 7 flat with a 9. Moves into the top spot by 5 hun. There's a burnout by Robus. Wasn't what we were used to, but it wasn't bad. Bruce Duncan, left side. Jackie Robeson, right side.
I think when people come in, just
The Jackies are ready to go. Now Bruce says, I want to play too. Richard says, go ahead, back up. There we go. Put it back. There we go. No, I haven't had any juniors pull their chutes yet. Yeah, attention in the bits. Attention in the bits. Super Street, back to the lanes, please. Super Streeters. Super Street, back to the lanes. Here we go. Super Street, come on, man. Super Street. Back to the lanes. Super Street, back to the lanes. For your third and final time trial. Qualifying runs. Last ones. Oh, right side water box. Vince Hoda moves into the number 3 spot. David Tatum into the number 7 spot. Left side now. Bruce Thrift on the right side. Sandy Wilkins, Enter Sandman here, right-hand side, your winner from Orlando. Mount Ula, North Carolina. Sandy Wilkins, shooting at 668 with a 5. The Sand Flea himself, Bruce Thrift, left-hand side from Waycross, Georgia. 2018 GTO with a Pontiac 784, baby.
Little GTO, you really looking fine. 3 deuces and a 4-speed and a 389.
A little bit more than a 389 there. How about 784 cubic inches to Sandy's 665? Sandy goes a little squirrely off the line, but gathered it back up. 643. 643. Remember, he can't run faster than 610. But 643 puts Sandy at the number 1 spot. Mark Roberts now going to come up. Jeremy Jensen. Bruce Thrift moved into the number 3 spot. So sitting back in the staging lanes here is Dylan Stott, who's looking at that 643 and going, going to have to lay down a number here. But he's also looking at Jackie Robison's 668 with a 5 and thinking, if I can come in number 2, at least I'd be on the different side of the ladder. So the strategy playing out here at South Georgia Motorsports Park. Mark Roberts, Jeremy Jensen. Mark Roberts in the, I'm not thinking 63 Corvette. Looks more like an S10 there on the left-hand side. 63 Corvette on the right-hand side. And I think it's the first one I've seen so far that has a split window in it. All the others have been roadsters. Jeremy Jensen, 003 on the tree. Mark Roberts, 028 on the tree. Jeremy Jensen runs 722. Mark Roberts, 890 with a 1. On the right side, Ken Ellison from Moore, South Carolina, driving the 2006 Cobalt. On the left side, Dylan Stott. Guess what he's driving?
Mustang Sally.
It's my favorite car.
Guess you better slow your Mustang down.
Sandy Wilkins' car is my favorite car, too. So, the runner-up from Orlando, left-hand side, Dylan Stott. 706 cubic inches. Is looking at Sandy Wilkins with a 643. Looking at Jackie Robinson with a 668. He's saying, where do I want to be? Doesn't need to beat Sandy to be on the opposite side of the ladder. Ken Ellison's 005 on the tree, 673. Dylan Stott shuts it off right after the launch. Those 3 to the red side. Ken Ellison moves to the number 3 spot. Dylan Stott holding down number 15 spot here, but now we've got Derek Brown from Winston-Salem, North Carolina on the left side. I would defy you to find any 57 Chevrolets with a front end as low as Chadwick Morrison's over here. That is one bad 57 right there. Sharp 57. CMR, Chadwick Morrison.
And then we'll be done with them.
Pulls a little to the right, gets it right back on the groove. 698. Derek Brown down there, 007 on the tree. Not bad. Moves him into the number 13 spot. Chadwick Morrison moves to the number 7 spot with a 698 with a 5. So Eric Burnett going to take a single on the right, finish up the session all the way in from Charlestown, Indiana. Back home again in Indiana. The Burnett Racing Special. Eric Burnett himself behind the wheel. So right now, Sandy Wilkins, 643. Jackie Robinson, 668. Ken Ellison, 673.
You ready for Super Street, Super Stop?
Bruce Thrift, 675. Bruce Duncan, 679. Vince Hoda, 681. Chadwick Morrison, 698. And then we're into John Taylor at 7 flat, and they're up above 7 from there on out. So top 8, right at or under 7 flat. Oof. Thought he was going to. 659. No, it doesn't go to number 1, but that is not a bad number. That's in the top 8. We know that for sure. So now we change classes, guys. Those of you fans in the stands over there, we're going from Stotts Ford Top Sportsman class now to Super Street class. These guys, if you look at the finish line down there, they're aiming for the 1090 index set for them. Now, they're capable of running much faster, so when they launch hard, you're going to see that the electronics and onboard systems kick in, and they pull the car back, slow it down a little bit for a metered amount of time, all predetermined by the driver and the crew chief. And then at the precise moment, they hope, it's going to pull hard all the way to the finish. They're going to ride right at 1090. You see the red light go on, but it doesn't matter. This is their third and final qualifying attempt. So Ernie Griggs, 006 on the tree, runs 1094. Cue Ball Laddie did 4 on that 1090. Next up, we got Jerry Spoor and David Clark. Jerry Spoor in that gorgeous 64 Thunderbolt with a 460 in it. David Clark in the wheel-standing 85 Chevrolet truck with a 421. Everyone's shooting for the 1090. 1087 with a 9 is Jerry Spoor. 1094 for David Clark. And next up, Kenny Dickerson, one of 4 Oldsmobile Achievers here this weekend. 58-year-old machinist out of Brunswick, Georgia, in the left lane. And in the right lane, my favorite car, Bruce Girton, Auburndale, Florida. What a gorgeous car that is. And apparently he found himself a line lock. Because last time he had to be pushed off the start line, his line lock failed and the car wouldn't move. Not what you want in a drag car. Got this bad engine, it just won't move. Bruce Girton shooting at 1090. Got to be happy with that. 1089. Kenny Dickerson even more so. 1089 with a 9. Only off that 1090 by 1,000. Goes 007 on the reaction time. Jonathan Anderson, left side. Pontiac Sunfire. Right side, Stephen Town. 65 Dodge with a 493 in it. From Bloomingdale, Michigan. That's another state we've added to the mix now. Couple of red lights again that don't matter. Jonathan Anderson runs 1087, shooting for the 1090. Stephen Town runs 1265, a little bit off the pace down there, 78 miles an hour. I have an idea that wasn't quite a full run. But look at this, left side, Mel Risky, Lecanto, Florida, my favorite truck here. Look at that, 48 Chevrolet pick 'em up with a 427 in it. Michael Whitaker, right side. Michael Whitaker adds his name to the list. Trip Zip goes Michael Whitaker. He's part of the Sandy Wilkins Wheels and Wrenches Trip Zip Challenge now. Michael Whitaker and the Deuce. Kevin Tiedemann, 1092. Joseph Shiver, 11 flat, brings us to the next pair. D squared, Dan Dobson, left side. The Bear Archery 81 Monza. What a cool ride that is. Laurel Morris, Rogersville, Alabama. Laurel Tankersley Morris. Apparently when you get married, you got to give up GTOs. I don't know what the deal is. At least you stayed with the Pontiacs, though. 455 seemed to run in the family. Dan Dobson, look at that, 009 on the tree. That's something to be proud of right there. Dan Dobson. Again, both shooting at the 1090. 1092 for Dan Dobson, 1096 for Laurel Morris. John Enfield now up. 72 Chevrolet Nova. Ed Pauling, the right side. 67? Do I see side windows on that thing? I think that's a 67 Camaro. Ed Pauly, dead 5 on the 1090 index. John Enfield, 1075 with a 5. Ryan Barnes up next. David Bell on the right side. David Bell misses the Sandy Wilkins Wheels and Wrenches Trip Zip Challenge by 2 out of the red. Brian Barnes, 1085 with a 9. David Bell, 1093 with a 2. Next up, Victor Adams from Gainesville, Florida. Left side, Jesse McKnight on the right side from Piedmont, Alabama. Speaking of Piedmont, Alabama, where's David Rampy? All right, I'm given to understand, comp. You guys will be back in 2 hours. Looks like 7:30. Don't forget, when our lights go on, your lights go on. It wouldn't be a bad idea to start running them now. Victor Adams, dead 5 on the 1090. 1088 goes Jesse McKnight. Brings us to the next pair, Mike Griggs. Mike Griggs, left-hand side. Nice little deuce scoop over here. And the deuce goes 006 on the tree. Eddie Brooks, 035. Mike Griggs shooting at 1090. 1092. Eddie Brooks shooting at 1090. 1090 with a 2. Holy cow. 035 on the tree and 1090 with a 2. Okay. That'll win you some rounds. Lamar Stevenson, a beautiful 69 Camaro there. Left side. And Don Popham on the right side from Upatoy, Georgia. Lamar Stevenson runs 1083. Don Popham runs 1091. Mike Clifford, 66 Barracuda. Gotta like that car, especially the fastbacks. Goes red, Bud. Ronald Strayhorn's 003 on the tree. Both of them shooting for 1090. I think Mike Clifford's off the pace down there. Ronald Strayhorn, 1087. Mike Clifford rolls through at 1458. Bruce Burnson. Left side, 70 Mustang. Steve Dominguez from Huntsville, Alabama. Right side, 67 Camaro. Bruce Burnson. 1256, a little off the pace. Steve Dominguez, 1087 with a 1. There's another Oldsmobile Achieva. Leland Popples. Keith Bowers in the right-hand side. My favorite car. Look at that thing. 67 Barracuda. Oh. Noticeable change when they went from 66 to 67. 67 is just our made-to-be race cars. 511 Chrysler engine in that thing. Leland Papa with a Chevrolet 406 in the 94 Oldsmobile Achieva. Leland's in. Keith is in. Running on a 510 Pro tree here. Keith Bowers, 003 on the tree. 1094. Leland Popple, 028 on the tree, 1091. Kenneth Anderson in the 55 shoebox, left side. Tony Johnson, 87 Monte Carlo SS. Black on black on black. That'd have been a good race right there. Only 4th out separating him off the line. Tony Johnson, 1131. Kenneth Anderson, 1099. Next up, left side, Kevin White, Shorty S10. On the right side, Alan Kremkow. You want to hear a cool story about this gremlin over here? Alan drove that to high school in 1973. He made it a race car in 78, and he's been racing it ever since. From Orlando, Florida. And yes, AMC power in that bad boy. Obviously, he's got some movies behind the wheel of that car. 004 on the tree. Still running Super Street with it. Still shooting at that 1090. Still running 1088 with a 4. Kevin White, 1067 with a 5. Dan Coleman, 1093, 010 on the tree. Scott Fifield on the right side, Rich Peak on the left side. Rich from Coshocton, Ohio, 67 Camaro. Scott Fifield in the 71. No, that is not a Nova. That is a Ventura, Pontiac Ventura. You want to piss Scott off? Walk up to him and say, hey, I like your Nova, and then duck. 71 Pontiac Ventura. Rich Peak. 007 on the tree. Scott Fifield 008 on the tree. Look at that. 1096 and 1090. Oh, Scott Fifield, a 12-pack. Dead 4, 008 on the tree. Rich Peak, a 007 on the tree. Next up, left side, Jacob Rutledge, 79 Mercury Capri. The right side, Scott Mackey, driving a 66 Deuce. Super Streeters, both shooting at 1090. Guys, don't forget, Jeff Atkinson's going to be feeding everybody. Pork barbecue, 6:30, 6:30, 6:37, right in there, over at his trailer. All are welcome, I'm given to understand. Somebody please bring me a plate. We'll be working. Make that 2, yes, of course, yes, thank you, make that 2. Warren will take one too. Jacob Rutledge, 1093, Scott Mackey, 1088. Robbie Welch, beautiful 66 Fairlane left side. Chip Rollins on the right side. 68 Camaro. Robbie Welch, 1089. Chip Rollins, 1087. Leaving himself some rooms to play at the top end. Rudy Matthews from Ohio City, Ohio. 69 Camaro on the left-hand side and 69 Firebird of Kevin McNichol on the right-hand side. Ohio versus Florida. Camaro versus Firebird. One of the few internal rivalries within GM. Don't have to be Bowtie versus Blue Oval, you know, or Crest versus Pentastar. Could be Bowtie versus Crest now and then. Rudy Matthews and Kevin McNichol. Kevin McNichol, 1091. Rudy Matthews, 1092. Scott Travers and Jeff Geiger. Vega versus Firebird. Scott Travers, 008 on the tree, 1092. Jeff Geiger, dead 2 on the 1090 index. Casey Sims in the Vega on the left. April Spell in the Camaro on the right. 26-year-old high school teacher on the right-hand side. What do you teach, April? I went through the teacher education program, learned very quickly that if I became a teacher on Monday, I'd be in jail by Friday. So I said, maybe this ain't for me. I'll just go hassle all these guys playing cars on the weekend. Casey Sims, 1091. 1051 for the high school teacher. Brian Funderburg in the Vega on the left. And Richard Sperry from Markle, Indiana on the right. Brian Funderburg, 1088 on a 1090 index. 1094 for Richard Sperry. Shilyuto. Doug Ramsey and Chris Davis go 009 and 004 respectively. How cool is that? Doug Ramsey dead 2 on a 1090. Chris Davis 1097. David Shilyuto from Largo, Florida on the left and John Rollins on the right. Blue Oval versus Bowtie right here. David Shilyuto, 1090 with a 9. Boy, he's got that one dialed in. John Rollins, 1087 with a 1. Whee! Victor Singer in the left side. Morgan Speranza Hoda in the right-hand side. I will bet any amount of money on the fact that the black and pink car has a quicker reaction time than the other one. Let's watch and see if I was right, shall we? What did I tell you? 010 to 050. I was right. I call him right every time, man. Don't ever bet against me. Don't ever bet against me. Victor Singer, 1093. Morgan Speranza Hoda a little bit off the pace there. 1507 down there. So stockers are already in the lanes. We got our last pair of Super Street on the line. We're getting ready to go right into stock, and we're going to keep right on going, guys. We're going to keep right on going. So that means Super Compers, you're next. You need to be pointing in this direction and getting ready. We will tell you when. You just get ready to pull the trigger when we say go. We got us a ways to go. Got us a ways to go. Joseph Shiver. 1111. Robert Ward, 1092.
Tag numbers, it's a rerun.
Kevin Tiedemann from East Chester, New York. Wow, it's a long way to come down.
Dog rolling in order.
Super Street finishing up stock has already been called and are all in the lanes and ready to go. If you're in stock class, it means you are not in the right place, so you need to get here. That means Super Comp's next. Kevin Tiedemann, 003 on the tree, 1089 with the 1. He's got to be happy with that pass. That's some good numbers right there. So here we are. Your E-stock car and your F-stock automatic car here on the left side, Casey Miles, on the right side, John Minell. The Sleeping Z on the left. This is qualifying round 3. Casey hoping to improve on his 11:15. John on his 11:47. Casey does, John does not. Casey was 32, moves up to 31. In qualifying order, Tim Lowe and Terry Bennett up next. Tim currently ranked 13th, 10:19 his fastest time. Terry Bennett, 33rd, 11:52, trying to improve on. Left side trying to improve on 10:19. Right side trying to improve on 11:52. Neither do. They'll stay where they are. Oh dear. How many of you guys like wheel stands? Huh? Yeah? Watch this CUDA on the right-hand side. Douglas Duell and Peter Noriega. Douglas Duell has the wheel stand of the day. Tension in the pits. Tension in the pits. Stock, last call. Stock, last call. You know what that means, Super Comp. Stand by. Here we go. Wheel stand. Giddy up. Oh, I've seen it better. I've seen it better. That's okay. Douglas Duell. You know, the more time you spend going up, the less time you spend going forward. So that's probably not a bad thing. Douglas Duell tried to improve on his 46, could not. Stops at 50. Peter Noriega's 12-15 does not improve on the 12-17, so he will remain. Does not improve on his 12-12, so he will remain 17th. Gail Pinkston up next. Terry Hembry in the right. 68 Camaro versus 69 Camaro. Gail trying to improve on 11-18. Terry trying to improve on 10-87. Neither will do, so Gail will stay in the 20 spot. Terry will stay in the 7th for now. Brings us to Dick Kincaid. Left-hand side. Nice little deuce scoop over there. And the right-hand side, Peter Stevenson in the 69 Nova. Left side trying to improve on 11-11. Right side on 11-51. So we'll stay in the 29th and 40th space, respectively. Brings us to Gary Russell and Eddie Brooks. Eddie Brooks is going to have a hard time improving on a number 3 qualifying spot at 11:25. Gary Russell trying to improve on a 10:15. So 10:15, the number to beat for the left side. 11:25, the number to beat for the right side. Here comes a tree. Nice! Wheels up charge for Gary Russell. Woohoo! And he does improve. That's 10:05. He was number 9. Now he's number 3. Big jump. And attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Super Comp to the lanes. Super Comp to the lanes. Super Compers to the lanes. Let's go. Super Comp to the lanes. Super Comp, Super Comp, Super Comp. This is your call to the lanes. Let's go, Super Compers. I told you were next, so this is how next you are. You're now. Super Comp to the lanes. So Super Stalkers, you guys are on deck. You guys are on deck. Mickey Whitty trying to improve on 10:78. Roy Caraway trying to improve on 11:39. Mickey does. He was ranked 26, but his 10:78 got beat by his 10:6.